was almost too good to be true. Jake Sheehan, Vinny Dunn fans, bring the weapons. That is your main event, but Benjamin Keane is here. What a downer. Well, Benjamin Keane, our ring announcer, let's see how he does.
100 kg from the deep south,
Alex Savage back in action, night 2 of IPW double shot. Of course, last night, Savage found himself part of the Championship Chaser Tournament. Won his first round match against Liger, made it all the way to the four-way final, but was taken out of action by that man, rugged Vic Craig, hitting the ring like a cruise missile. And the matchup is underway. Vic Craig, relentless in his attack on Alex Savage, and we have absolutely no idea his motivation. Craig appearing during last night's main event, dragging Alex Savage out of the ring, brawling to the backstage area, in essence costing him a chance at becoming #1 contender. Would we have seen Alex Savage in tonight's main event were it not for rugged Vic Craig? But now it is time for Craig to reap what he has sowed in this one-on-one matchup with the Savage one, Alex Savage. Although right now it is Craig who is bringing the savagery as Benjamin Keane and Steve McCleary bicker beside me. Hopefully we can get our ring announcing situation sorted out by the end of the night. And hopefully Vic Craig can play by the rules. A handful of hair of Alex Savage. Vic Craig has been a menace throughout Auckland wrestling. And now that he is in IPW, that is a very dangerous prospect for whoever stands across the ring from him. And tonight it's Alex Savage as Craig attempting to keep the shoulders down, but Savage still in this matchup. He's got a lot to fight for. He was wronged last night, and he is out for revenge in our opening contest, our IPW double shot. Savage with the shoulder up. Steve, you weren't here yesterday. You didn't get to see Vic Craig come in and blindside Alex Savage. What do you make of the tenacity, and what do you think is the motivation of rugged Vic Craig?
Well, you are right. Jake Sheehan banned me from the event last night. Love that guy so much. Alex Savage, I have it on very good authority. I know he doesn't want it as public knowledge, but for some reason I'm sharing it right now because I do think it's important. Incredible neck breaker. Alex Savage was not in top condition last night. After his last man standing match against Showtime Willstone, he was injured. It was absolutely despicable hearing about how Vic Craig attacked him. Because yes, Alex Savage is tenacious, as we're seeing right now, taking it to rugged Vic Craig. But rugged Vic Craig is a legend of deathmatch wrestling. How long can Alex Savage maintain this advantage across Vic Craig when he's not in top condition?
Savage with a whip across the ring, clothesline in the corner to rugged Vic Craig. And now the Deathmatch Reaper going to reap the rewards of firing up Alex Savage. Rapid fire chops to the chest.
If I was in a better mood right now, I'd probably claim that Vic Craig attacked Alex Savage over some strange contest about who's got the better beard. But the reality is, I think Vic Craig just loves destruction. He likes hurting people, and he saw that Alex Savage was making a name for himself right here, and Vic Craig wants to make a name for himself in Impact Pro Wrestling. And of course, he will do that if he can beat Alex Savage here tonight.
He may be seconds away as rugged Vic Craig. Alex Savage rolls his shoulder off of the canvas, but Vic Craig looking dominant thus far. He has struck fear into the hearts of all who stand across the ring from him. And now using the sole of his boot to gouge at the eyes of Alex Savage. Craig is gritty, he is a brawler. He will do whatever it takes to inflict damage on an opponent. And if he wins the match, then that's good, but it seems like his main intention is to just get in the ring and hurt the other man. And that back elbow looked mighty painful. Savage kicks out from the impact, but he has spent a lot of time on the canvas thus far. And of course, Alex Savage, who again manages to roll his shoulder off the canvas. Vic Craig, relentless. He's choking Savage here at the same time as these pinning combination.
Yes, referee Conan Wood not in position. Very smart by Vic Craig. And that's what Vic Craig is. He's crafty. He's tenacious in his own right. I've heard of him living in dumpsters before matches just to get into the right mindset. Once I heard he spent an entire day with broken glass inside of his shoes. He even wrestled a match with it in there just to remind himself of the pain he wanted to inflict on other people. He's a sadist, he's a masochist, he's rugged Vic Craig, and he's come here to destroy.
And rugged Vic Craig looking in reasonably good condition, of course. Last night, Alex Savage went through a very physical fight with Liger to qualify for our four-way main event. and then was involved in that matchup for some time before Vic Craig appeared to blindside Savage. So this is Alex Savage's third matchup of the weekend. Meanwhile, rugged Vic Craig, he's here, he's in great condition. And he just got spiked with a choke slam. Beautiful offense from Alex Savage. He floats into the cover here. And Craig rolls his shoulder up, surviving the choke slam.
I don't know how many times I've seen Alex Savage do a choke slam like that, but that's what this man is always doing, evolving as he goes. And even Vic Craig, you've got to get back in this thing. Obviously, yeah, Alex Savage, multiple matches yesterday. He's not in top form right now. Vic Craig, fastest way to make an impact, but not if you fail right now.
Well, he didn't fail that one. Full connection on the complete shot. And Alex Savage barely kicks out of that pinning predicament. Vic Craig using the ropes for momentum, rushes in and puts all of his body weight on the back of Alex Savage, which in turn drives that middle rope into Savage's throat. And Savage kicks out yet again, but he is really looking worse for wear. His third match of the weekend, the most physical of them all. Now Vic Craig using a handful of hair. A weakness Craig himself cannot have exploited in matches. One shot to the midsection.
What was that? Vic Craig got out of his pocket there. He briefly showed it to the audience. What was that?
Hard to see from our vantage position. Oh, but we saw that one. Vic Craig, a handful of hair, blatantly illegal, and he does not care.
I mean, it's hard to tell at this vantage point. According to Vic Craig, his hair was pulled.
Something tells me that was not the case.
And some people would say if you grow a mullet, you've got to expect certain things will happen to you. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying it happens.
Well, hair pull or not, Vic Craig in control now. Dropping his body weight down on the lower back of Alex Savage yet again. And Savage sprawled on the ropes dangerously. A boot to the back of the head now from Vic Craig. Oh! Unique impact there. But here's Alex Savage was spiked head first into the mat. But now, Savage in a great position to step up. Vic Craig on his shoulders. Could we see Weapon X?
Absolutely phenomenal move there by Alex Savage, but does he have anything left in the tank? The only thing I can guarantee right now, Alex Savage isn't staying down for a 10 count. He didn't stay down against Will Stone. He's not going to stay down against rugged Vic Craig.
You're exactly right, Steve. Savage back to his knees, back to his feet. And Vic Craig taken down with a shot to the face. There's another Polish hammer style knife edge chops now. Alex Savage unleashing all of the frustration at being cost his opportunity 24 hours ago. And look at the elevation on that back body drop. Oh! Looks like Vic Craig tried to flip himself over to take a lesser impact and instead came down right on the top of his head.
Well, like the old cliche goes, this ain't ballet. He's got the beard! He's got the mullet! He's got the beard!
Ripcord lariat with a handful of beard. I have never seen anything like it in all my years covering professional wrestling. And again, Alex Savage smashes Vic Craig into the canvas and takes out the win.
What a Herculean effort there from Alex Savage to go from having 3 matches into this against rugged Vic Craig, who's an incredible competitor, vicious, completely vicious and deadly, but tonight Alex Savage is victorious once more.
Team IPW lost. No kick out, Spartan! Come on, Sam, please! Damn it! No! Tonight we are all under control. I don't know what's going to happen tonight.
And under control, each and every member of the IPW roster will find out that I am now truly in control.
Oh my God! Stop the match, he can't protect himself!
Tangadese wasn't ready to compete right now, that was supposed to be after intermission.
Going for the Canadian crush at the same time!
Who will be able to survive and thrive right now with the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship on the line?
If he hits a super blade, my God! And what the hell? Amber Saint just blindsided Frankie when she was on the ropes. Will Stone has tried to duck Alex Savage every chance he's gotten, but there's no ducking it tonight. One-on-one it all comes down to this.
Alex Savage is going to beat the piss out of Will Stone.
No! Oh, Jesus!
Please welcome at this time my very special guest. He is the 2022 Eliminator Contract winner. Showtime, Will Stone!
Well, Will Stone apparently about to make his way out to the ring, Steve. Of course, he's got that Eliminator contract, and the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship will be on the line later tonight. Could this be the moment that Will Stone decides to cash in that contract and make himself a part of Fans Bring the Weapons?
Well, I can't imagine anything smarter. The most deadly match in New Zealand wrestling history. There will never be a better time than tonight for someone to cash in. He's a smart man. I can only assume that's what he's here to talk about now. Although, would you give them the heads up? What would you do, David?
Doesn't matter what I do, but we're about to find out what Will Stone has in mind. Let's take you back to the ring to hear from Showtime.
rigorous professional wrestling match with the time that we done last night. I am not medically cleared to repeat the secret. And even though statistically, I would have an incredible chance to cash in my contract tonight and become the new New Zealand Heavyweight Champion as deserved, I would never do that to put it to time not in a million years. And whilst I'm not happy about how last night went, I'm out here tonight to support him. I don't even have the contract with me. Do I look like I have the contract? It's going to fit me in. It's not snacks. It's my roasted cashews. Like it's something, baby. So to prove to each and every one of you unworthy, ungrateful, trustworthy idiots that I am also trustworthy. I'm going to park my ass right up there on that commentary table. I'm not going to go backstage, grab a big change, to grab my contract. I'm not here to do that. I'm sitting at that commentary table, and I'm passing along with my dulcet, silky tones.
We're already pretty full out here today.
My expertise. So one of you two pencil-neck little losers grab the big man a chair, get Showtime Will Stone a chair, and let me watch the show, just like the rest of you audience. How's that sound, huh?
All right, David Dunn, he was talking to you. Good boy.
Give me a goddamn chair. Benjamin, come in here. Let me give this back to someone who actually knows what they're goddamn doing. And someone who's actually got a head for it.
Let's give it up for our special guest commentator for the evening, the amazing Showtime Will Stone!
Yay! I mean, hello,
Wow.
Showtime
Wow,
Will Stone. Fantastic to see you
speechless.
here, buddy. Oh, the best. The best, yeah. Eliminator holder. Fantastic. All right, go.
Well, we're being joined on commentary by Showtime Will Stone. And Benjamin Keane having a mighty hard time getting his words out of the ring.
I can just say, I know exactly the position that Benjamin Keane is in right now. Okay? These ungrateful, unworthy ingrates don't know a good thing when it's right in front of them, okay? Benjamin Keane is a full head of hair. No offense, Stevie may have a greater beard than Benjamin Keane, but Benjamin Keane clearly has a greater head. And that's all there is to say on the matter.
Well, the people have spoken.
Watch how a professional does it. Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is scheduled for 1-4.
So Benjamin Keane is also faster than Stevie. Anything you want to say to that, Stevie? You going to take that?
Introducing first.
I hate Benjamin Keane so much. So very much. But I'll tell you what I like, God damn it! It's New Blood, Kid Nova, Zach Hale, here to hopefully win the New Zealand Tag Team Championships. Let's go, David! Come on!
Mighty fired up about New Blood, Steve, and I don't blame you. They had an amazing showing last night. Even you've got to admit it, Will Stone. The Neon Violence Connection took out Control 24 hours ago. And if these two can do it again tonight, they will be the new Tag Team Champions of the country.
Look, those are belts that I held with Alex Savage, and whilst I've lost a lot of respect for Alex Savage, the lineage of those titles is incredible. I was the first man to face both Zach Hale and Kid Nova when they entered Impact Pro Wrestling. I can say without a shadow of a doubt, those are not the same two men that stand in this ring. Those are two men that are ready for our team coming out now, the Knights of Mayhem.
The Knights of Mayhem, the team that wears the gold around their waist. New Zealand Tag Team Champions.
And the only downside, if New Blood pick up the Tag Team Championship tonight, is that I don't get a chance to announce it. I was looking forward to that. All I want is for Control to lose all control. Is that too much to ask after everything they've done here? Is it?
Tonight may be your best chance to see that result, Steve. New Zealand Tag Team Championships here.
This match is scheduled for 1-4 and is for the New Zealand challengers. Standing to my left, weighing in a combined weight of 160 kgs, Zach Hale, Canova, they are New Blood.
Couple of good-looking kids there.
And their opponents, they are the reigning and defending New Zealand Tag Team Champions, being accompanied to the ring by Sabrina with a capital S. They represent Control. They weigh in at a combined weight of 180 kgs. Rough Guts and Danny Octane, the Knights of Mayhem.
New Zealand Tag Team Championships on the line. The stakes are high in this one. Two of the best tag teams in the nation going at it for the gold to see who is truly at the top of the pile. Will it be the Knights of Mayhem? Will it be New Blood? We're about to find out as this matchup officially gets underway. And it's Danny Octane and Kid Nova beginning things for their respective teams. Danny Octane so fast, so aggressive in that ring. Bounces around like a pinball in there. Rough Guts Roddy Gunn brings more of the power, typically, to the team. And that's why they seem to work so well together in the past. They round each other out very well. New Blood more similar in style. And they love to employ techniques like that. The arm drag into the arm lock. And now some small joint manipulation. Will Stone, what does this feel like to have your fingers torqued and tweaked in the ring?
Look, everything that you try to do after something like that is tough, right? If we think about how the Knights of Mayhem like to wrestle, their finishing maneuver, climbing up to the top rope, Danny Octane coming off with that double stomp package pile driver. When you can't feel your fingers, it's tough to grab those ropes. It's tough to climb to the top. I love what New Blood are doing here.
And New Blood, a second away from claiming those titles. Fast and Furious covers in the ring. Now Kid Nova looking for a backslide. Octane shoulders it down. Could this matchup be over?
But look at Nova keeping that wrist control right there. Did not let go of Octane. Wise beyond his years. And look at that. Straight to the tag to Zach Hale. They have gotten so good so quickly.
Speaking of quickly, look how fast Danny Octane tagged out, and now that grace period. All four men are in here. I do not envy referee Conan Wood trying to keep control of this one.
Do have to say, I think this does need to calm down if New Blood are going to have any sort of shot. We look at the Knights of Mayhem, they thrive in chaos. The moment that this breaks down, New Blood are at the disadvantage.
Rough Guts Roddy Gunn and Zach Hale now representing their teams, and Rough Guts right away biting at the knuckles. That's been the theme of this matchup so far, just a targeted attack on the fingers of everyone. And now we see Zach doing his best to get off the canvas. Beautiful reversal there, has Rough Guts in trouble temporarily. Arm drag takes down the big man. Another follows up. And the drop kick from Zach Hale sends Rough Guts crashing to the canvas yet again.
My time in the IPW Training Academy with both these men, I can tell you, Zach Hale, one of the fastest men that we have in this company. The way that he moves, the speed with which he moves, it's tough for anybody to keep up. Let alone someone the size of Rough Guts Roddy Gunn.
There's that size of Rough Guts Roddy Gunn coming into play though. The shoulder block wipes out Zach Hale. Hale using the ropes for momentum, sends Rough Guts into them. Go behind for Rough Guts, big shot to the side of the head. You can pop an eardrum with that. And he can knock a man out cold with that sort of a slap. Now Zach Hale swinging. Hasn't seen the tag made to Danny Octane. Now he's aware. Ducks under the shots, tags in Kid Nova. And again, all four men in the ring. This thing's breaking down into an all-out brawl.
And New Blood have to be so careful. They're being deliberately goaded by the Knights of Mayhem. They're not going to care if they get disqualified. They'll keep the tag team championships. But New Blood have to win by pinfall or submission.
That's a great point you raised, Steve. The titles will not change hands any other way. And the titles will not change hands if the Knights of Mayhem can continue offense like this.
Well, referee Conan Wood has to get control right now. They're supposed to have 5 seconds. It's like the slowest count in the universe. He has to get one of them bang into the corner.
And he has to look out for Sabrina on the outside, choking New Blood when the referee's attention was elsewhere.
When are we going to start getting 2 referees for all control matches, one in the ring and one outside because of all this interference? Where's referee Paul Hartland at right now? What's he doing?
New Blood one step ahead there. That's a bad landing for the Knights of Mayhem over that middle rope. Now the Knights go for a ride. Stereo drop kick send the Knights of Mayhem to the outside, and this is where New Blood are in their element.
A lot of ballsy moves from New Blood, and here go. Oh no! Cut off by Danny Octane.
Well, they tell you never done high risk, high reward. You just saw the risk just there.
And no reward for New Blood. Zach Hale on the shoulder of Rough Guts on the outside of the ring. Oh! Powerbombed into the unforgiving apron. Danny Octane covers Kid Nova on the inside.
They've done that powerbomb to the apron. That's a move that can end careers. I don't know how Zach Hale's going to get back up from this.
The spine of Zach Hale jarred violently across that ring apron, and now Rough Guts having his way with Kid Nova. A shin breaker from Rough Guts Roddy Gunn.
I don't know if we're going to see Hale back in this match. It is one thing to take a lot of impact just directly on your spine. When you hit the corner of your spine, it's not just that corner jabbing in to one of your vertebrae, maybe separating them. The whiplash on your neck, you could have multiple injuries from just that one impact. And at this point, it's Nova all alone against the most vicious tag team champions I believe we've ever had here in New Zealand.
A big claim from Steve McClure, but it may very well be right. We've never seen anyone quite like the Knights of Mayhem. Recruited into control for that very reason, and they have been dominant from the moment they betrayed the rest of the IPW roster and joined the ranks of Jake Sheehan. Well, as a former tag team champion yourself, what can Kid Nova do in this situation? He's down, he's hurt, and he's a long way away from his partner. What's the play for Kid Nova?
All Kid Nova's going to survive. We see the way that the Knights of Mayhem are cutting that ring off. The way that Zach Hale has now come back onto the apron is absolutely shocking to me. I can't believe he's up like this. Full of heart, full of fight, full of fortitude. Kid Nova is a technical wrestler. The base of that is his base, is those legs that he uses to hold himself up while he manipulates joints while he moves around. The Knights are taking that away from him. All he can do right now is survive until he can find an opportunity to get to his corner and tag in, not a fresh man, but a man who isn't in the same condition that he is right now.
And Kid Nova somehow holding on as this submission continues to be applied. Rough Guts again slapping the taste out of the mouth of his opponent.
We saw what the Knights of Mayhem did last night to Kid Nova, ripping out chunks of his head, leaving it all over the ring, all over the venue to say it. That leaves a mark on a man. That's tough to come back from. See a tag here. Danny Octane coming back in. Kid Nova left in the middle. Ooh! The big elbow drop right down to the spine. Continuing that damage. Kid Nova doing everything he can to survive right now. I think it's Danny Octane standing on the hair, ripping out even more of the hair. And the knee again, back down to that base. Tearing Kid Nova down one piece at a time.
It has been a bad weekend for Kid Nova thus far. Had a handful of hair torn out of his scalp by Rough Guts last night. But it could all be worth it if New Blood can find a way to pick up the win tonight and go home with the New Zealand Tag Team Championships. Obviously, that's a lot easier said from my vantage point than it is executed in the ring as Kid Nova dragged further and further away from Hale and kept in these excruciating submission holds for the Knights of Mayhem.
Back and forth they go, throwing hands, one or the other. Never's reaching. I don't think he's got quite. Does he have the strength to spin this?
He's got two options. Try and reach out to Zach Hale or try and reverse the submission. There you go. Kid Nova rolls through. The pressure has been reversed. Now it's Danny Octane in pain. And Sabrina on the apron draws the attention of Conan Wood. And Rough Guts flips Danny Octane back into control of the submission. This is the problem whenever you face the Knights of Mayhem, Willstone. It's always, in essence, a 3-on-2 handicap match.
Well, as a man who's taken advantage of being on a 3-on-2 handicap match situation many times, you play the cards you're dealt. If you're dealt a third man, or in this case a third woman, what tag team will not take advantage of that? We're here to win. That's what the Knights of Mayhem are here to do. They're here to win. They're here to retain the tag team championships however they can. And they're going to make sure that they do that.
Rough Guts taunting Zach Hale, runs into the back elbow from Kid Nova. May have taken a little too long there. And Nova capitalizing with the spinning elbow now. He's reaching out. Steve, can he make the tag to Zach Hale?
He's gonna have to. I think Rough Guts thought he had extra time because Octane had Nova's hair. But here he goes. Hale's got the tag. So does Octane. Bam! Down goes Octane. Hale's got him. Down goes Octane again. Keep up. He's on fire right now. He's taking down Octane.
Zach Hale having recovered from the effects of that powerbomb, running in, looking for the roundhouse kick. Danny Octane's got it blocked, but he couldn't block these shots to the face. Walking them down though, and spinning kick drops Octane. Now it's Rough Guts and Hale again. And for a second time, the Knights are rattled by a spinning kick to the face.
And can you feel it, Dunn? Can you feel it right now for New Blood? Double team maneuver. I think the championships are in their sight right now. We're about to see history for the first time, New Blood.
Step up senton bomb crushes Danny Octane for the title. And Rough Guts knew that would have been it. Had to get involved to save his partner and save the Knights of Mayhem reign as New Zealand Tag Team Champions. Willstone, things are starting to break down here as Rough Guts, the legal man, goes after Zach Hale. What do you see in there? Who do you think's getting the advantage?
Well, as I told you at the start, chaos is where the Knights thrive. See Danny Octane coming through with that 619, that spinning kick. Picking him up. Here comes. Ooh, big kick from Nova. And that's that teamwork. That's that teamwork we see from New Blood when they're in a controlled setting, when they're able to take advantage too.
Danny Octane makes the save this time, returning the favour for Rough Guts. This matchup has been every bit as frantic as last night's trios tag. And the stakes are even higher with the New Zealand Tag Team Championships up for grabs.
Oh, it's never been higher for New Blood. And now, face to face, forearm shots, back and forth. It's all on the line right now. All the titles, all the glory, all the forearms. Who's gonna walk away with the championships right now? It's anyone's ball game.
Knights of Mayhem attempting to use their head, and they just got outsmarted by New Blood. Rapid fire forearms, right to left, anything they can muster. New Blood is throwing at the champions. Sabrina snags the leg of Zach Hale, and both Knights take out Kid Nova. Now Hale's alone in the ring. This is a dangerous situation. Danny Octane on the top, Rough Guts has Zach Hale in position. Double stop package pile driver.
That's it. That's it. 3, done. Let's think back to the middle of this match. Zach Hale takes that insane That crazy powerbomb to the apron. Think of the damage that did to his spine. Dropping him to one knee, there's nothing but to fully compress that. The moment he was in that position, it was too late.
Damage may have been done earlier on. It was certainly done in the closing moments. Double stop package pile driver. A brutal finishing combination from a dominant Knights of Mayhem. Control retain the first of their championships tonight. Is this a sign of things to come for the Kincaid Cup? Is this a sign to come for the result of fans bring the weapons? Have the Knights of Mayhem started the momentum for Control, or is this the last time we will see Control raising a championship tonight?
David Dunn, momentum is everything in this business. What the Knights have done here is shown everybody, everyone at the back, everyone in this building, all three of us here sitting at this commentary table, just who's in charge around here.
A bona fide dream match as two of the most popular competitors on the IPW roster meet one-on-one for the very first time. It's Spartan versus Jamie Tangata, and it's coming up next.
Hailing from Tulsa, he weighs in at 103 kgs. The Spartan.
Take out Benjamin.
And his opponent. He hails from Avondale, weighs in at 130 kgs. Jamie Tangata!
Two of the most popular competitors in Impact Pro Wrestling, the Spartan and Jamie Tangata. A matchup that has only materialized in the past 24 hours, but one, now that it has arrived, many of us have realized has been a dream match. The opportunity to see two of these fan favorites, two of these phenomenal athletes, two men who I'm sure you've had your issues with in the past, Will Stone, but even you must admit, Spartan versus Jamie Tangata is a true dream match in the modern era of New Zealand wrestling.
Absolutely, there's nothing we can say about it. Spartan, a man has travelled up and down. Jamie Tangata, a man I started with. We started on exactly the same day in the Impact Pro Wrestling Training Academy. And if I can say one thing about Jamie, I've only been hit harder by one man, and that was Niwa.
Jamie Tangata, one of the hardest hitters, but Spartan has one of the biggest hearts. It'll be interesting to see what sort of a fan response we get here and whose corner this audience becomes.
As far as I'm concerned, David, as a wrestler, as a competitor in that ring, you shouldn't care what the audience thinks. You should be out there doing everything you can to win. I never did, and I won the 2022 Eliminator contract. I'm the #1 contender right now. Jamie, the Spartan, not the one should be catering what they do to appease the audience here tonight. They should be doing whatever they can to beat the other man down.
Well, Tangata and Spartan have a lot of respect for one another. There's no doubt about that, and you can see it here in the early going, trying to feel each other out. They've shared the ring as tag team partners of the same team at IPW Rival Turf, but this is their first time standing across from one another as opponents, and neither man wants to make that first mistake. Spartan with the go behind to the headlock to the hammerlock. doing his best to control Jamie Takadese. A lot easier said than done. Takadese so big and so powerful. Steve McCleary, talk me through your thoughts right here as this dream match is unfolding before our eyes.
Well, this is a match I didn't think I would see anytime soon right now, but you have to admit that Spartan has been on a meteoric rise here in IPW, and the standard, the blueprint for professional wrestling here in New Zealand is Jamie Takadese, so of course, an unexpected dream match here tonight. It's hard to tell which way this could go. I mean, the spear of Spartan is phenomenal, but so is pretty much everything from Takadese.
And Takadese might be looking for the Warhammer here, catches Spartan, who quickly slips off the shoulders. Oh, Takadese looking to pull the pin on the heavy grenade out of nowhere.
Now, I know that's your favorite move, David, and you've got to be just falling apart right now that he missed that. But who are you picking right now to take this match?
I mean, I hate to be put on the spotlight though, Steve, but right now you'd have to lean a little bit towards Jamie Takadese. Spartan, the first man to roll out of the ring, try and take a little bit of a break, try and recompose himself. Will Stone, is this a good strategy from the Spartan, taking a moment to get his head back in the game from the safety of the outside of the ring?
The man's got 10 seconds. Why would you not take that 10 seconds? All right? Or you have to be an idiot to not go outside the ring, recompose yourself, come up with a plan, come in and execute.
And it appears Spartan has got his thoughts together. Oh! Initiating a strike trade-off with Jamie Takadese. How wise is this? Both men throwing right hands. And now Spartan starting to string it together. Big bombs being traded back and forth in the middle of the ring. And now Takadese moves the action into the corner with that massive knife-edge chop. Smashes into the chest of the Spartan. Will, how does that move feel?
From experience, David, that's going to cave a man's chest in. Jesus Christ.
And now these big men making their way up to the middle rope. Spartan striking away at Takadese, tries to create some space between himself and the big man. Whoa! Front flip somersault from Spartan, ducks under the line from Takadese, and runs into a Luther's press.
I mean, I'm in shock right now. I thought Spartan had an incredible advantage. But Takadese, this could be, no, it kicks out. I thought Spartan had it there with that cannonball, and Takadese just popped straight back up, just full of fury and fire. And then he's just taking it to Spartan. What a beast this man is.
If you'd asked me at the start of the match, I would have said, in my opinion, Takadese has a power advantage. The Spartan has the speed. But we just saw how explosive Takadese can be, wiping out the Spartan with that Luther's press. And now here's some of that power on display. One arm keeping Spartan up and drilling him down with that scoop slam. Cover now, leg is hooked, and the shoulder is up for the Spartan.
All I'm hearing is you're very wishy-washy about who you think's going into this. Like, oh, I don't want to be put on the spot, but apparently if we'd asked you earlier before the match, you would have had a completely different call, man. Just take a side.
I'm not sure I'm enjoying this commentary table tonight. Steve McCleary having a go on one side, Will Stone on the other.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just having a bad night. You know, it's the Benjamin Keane of it all. I'm sorry.
I don't give a damn what kind of night either of you are having. I'll be up front. I'll tell you exactly what I think. Jamie Takadese is a true triple threat talent in this business. He's quick, he's smart, and he's one of the strongest men I've ever been in the ring with. I've beaten the Spartan on multiple occasions. Have you ever beaten Jamie Takadese? No. That's my pick.
Everything Will Stone said is true.
And everything Stevie says, everything David Dunn says, is wrong.
Massive impact from Takadese. Shoulders are down to the Spartan. 1 second away. And you can see the frustration on Takadese's face. He is having to work hard tonight in there with the Spartan.
Well, that's something he's going to get for another pinfall there, looking to blow up the lungs of Spartan, because as we've seen from Spartan in the past, he digs deeper than I think anyone else on the roster. Every time you think you can count him out, the last of the 300 springs back up. And look at Jamie right now. He knows that in his soul it's going to take everything to take down Spartan. He's got him psyched up. He's in his sights. Here comes Takadese.
Takadese with these shots now. That was our answer. Oh! Splash in the corner. Picks up the Spartan. Drills him down with that spinning sidewalk slam. So much torque. Sam Black survives.
Everything you say about Sam Black, digging deep, getting everything he can out of himself. Every single shot that Jamie just gave him drives every last piece of air out of your lungs. I don't know how much Spartan's going to have left.
We know what's coming now. Jamie Takanese ropes. Oh, thinking about the heavy grenade. Spartan knew it as well, moved out of the way. And Takanese detonates in an empty center ring.
Sometimes that's the downside of having moves that you love doing, you know are effective. Your opposition learns it as well. And this is Spartan's chance right now. He's going to have to take full advantage of that head kick. Taking Takanese to the ground. Who's your pick now, David Dunn?
Well, at this very moment, it appears that Spartan is closing in on a win. Look at this. Regains his footing. Corrects his position and brings down his entire body weight on Takanese multiple times. Out of the corner, then the back senton. Now lining up his shot a third time. Moonsault off the second rope for the Spartan to beat Takanese. 2.5.
And that was so smart from Spartan there. When he went to leap off the first time, he could tell he didn't have his footing as much as he wanted it to. And you're facing the longest undefeated champion in history. You've got to make sure you know exactly how it's going to go. And right now, he's going to make sure he makes no mistakes, because that's the only way you're going to take him down.
And right now, it is awesome. This capacity crowd letting Takanese and Spartan know exactly how they feel. As the Spartan hits the spear on Jamie Takanese, who somehow gets his shoulder up. Will Stone, this matchup is as close as any we have seen. Back and forth action. It appears either man could take the win at any moment.
I'm speechless. The Spartan has dug deep into his bag of tricks to try to pull out everything he can. His biggest hit, the spear, couldn't get the job done. Here he is setting up another.
And he runs onto the shoulder of Takanese. Takanese with the warhammer. The Spartan lands on his feet. Beautiful counter. Ducks the Luther's press. Cuts down the big man with the spear. The Spartan into the cover. The shoulders are down. And Jamie Takanese has survived a second spear from the Spartan.
Can you believe it? Can you believe what you're seeing right now? But what does the Spartan do? What does he do right now? Does he go for the third time?
He's got Takanese hurt, there's no doubt about that. The big man still on the canvas.
The audience has gone back and forth almost as much as you on who you think's got this one in the bag. He's going for it a third time.
And Spartan hits the turnbuckle hard.
Well, that's what we talked about with the heavy grenade. You go for things too many times, and it's James Shaw. It's
Church and State around here. What business do they have? Their match with Takanese was last night. Well, as quickly as they appeared, Jamie Takanese appears to have neutralized the threat of Church and State. Spear from the Spartan! He's got Takanese down! He's done it!
And your winner, the Spartan!
I will never forget the feeling of Jake Sheehan ending Jamie Takanese's undefeated streak. And tonight, I'm feeling a similar thing. The Spartan cuts down Jamie Takanese. What a statement win for the Spartan.
But what's going to happen when Spartan watches this match back? Because obviously, he's on cloud 9 right now. He's going to be thrilled. He's going to watch this, and he's going to see what Church and State did. How is he going to feel? How's he going to feel knowing that they took Takanese's eye off the ball?
Stevie, he's going to feel great. He took the win. He took the dub. I've said it time and time again. You do what you can. Whether Spartan knew that this has happened or not, he took advantage of it.
Jamie Tagadaese's issue with church and state is far from over. But tomorrow the headlines will read, the Spartan finds a way to overcome the big man at IPW Double Shot. A number one contender will be crowned in this all-star match as former champions Frankie Quinn, Megan Kate and Candy Lee battle for a shot at the IPW New Zealand Women's Championship.
Wrestling fans, can you be quiet? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this next match is scheduled for one fall, and it's a triple threat match where the winner will become the number one contender for the New Zealand Women's Championship. Introducing first, the special guest commentator for this match. She is the New Zealand Women's Champion. Give it up for Amber Saints.
I'm sorry, is everybody guest commentating here tonight? We've already got like 5 people at the tape. Oh.
Not everybody, Stevie, only the good ones.
Nobody tells us anything, Steve McCleary.
And yeah, we're the ones who have to talk all night.
Well, Amber Saint gearing up to do some talking as she witnesses 3 women compete to become the number one contender to her championship.
Number one contendership match. The ultimate diva, Candy Lee.
Well, Amber, I guess I should officially welcome you to the broadcast table. Thank you for joining us tonight as we witness 3 women compete to try and become next in line for your New Zealand Women's Championship. How do you feel to be...
From where do you feel like announcing me from? Megan Kate.
How do you feel to be sitting out here after what happened last night where you and Sabrina turned your backs on Megan Kate, left her high and dry in your 6-woman tag team match, and now to be in a scenario where Megan Kate could potentially be next in line for your championship?
Look, I'm always happy to see 3 women fighting over me, so...
Amber Saint, is there anybody in this match you do not want to face?
Well, Megan is pretty upset at me. I think we can move past it, you know? I think she secretly really likes me. Do you see her looking at me before?
It's a very well-kept secret, if that's the case. Meanwhile, Frankie Quinn endearing herself to this audience here. Triple threat action coming your way in a matter of seconds. All 3 former New Zealand Women's Champions. They understand the sacrifice it takes to make it to the top. And they could be 1 win away from challenging for that championship again.
Former being the key word, and it's going to stay that way no matter who wins.
A very confident Amber Saint overseeing the action here. Candy Lee, Frankie Quinn, Megan Kate. Here we go.
Conspicuous by her absence at ringside, Carmen Rose. I never feel very comfortable when I don't know where she is. Did David Dunn, you got any idea about that?
I have no idea what's going on with Carmen Rose these days. She doesn't want to return my calls, Steve.
Oh my God, you still call people? You know you can text, right? Drop a TikTok.
And Megan Kate electing to start this matchup on the outside. Candy Lee and Frankie Quinn going one-on-one here, but it is 1 fall to a finish. And Frankie Quinn, the first one to attempt a pin. Whoa, tilt-a-whirl head scissors takes down Candy Lee.
was her last 2 brain cells, David.
I'm not going to co-sign that one, but Frankie Quinn, relentless here, rushes it and is clotheslined to the mat by the much bigger, more powerful Candy Lee. And now Megan Kate blindsiding the Queen of Candyland and trying to capitalize on Candy Lee's hard work. Now all 3 women dragged to the outside under the bottom rope. Things are breaking down here.
Well, this is why I love triple threats. No matter what happens, people are just going tooth and nail at each other. It's just chaos, man. I love it.
Chaos with tempers running high.
And it's all about getting their chance at the New Zealand Women's Championship. They all want it again.
Frankie Quinn and Candy Lee worked very well as a team last night alongside Brittany picking up the win as Candy Lee just smashed her head on that ring post.
Yeah, Amber was talking about brain cells just before. That corner post isn't round like a lot of other posts. That's a square. She could be split right open from that. And Megan Kate happy to take advantage.
Candy Lee has not moved on the outside of the ring, and now Megan Kate and Frankie Quinn one-on-one for the time being. Amber Saint, you've been in there with both women. A special message.
She likes me.
I don't know how genuine that gesture was, but the impact from that kick was certainly genuine. Frankie Quinn in a bad way here. Megan Kate looking to capitalize. The action unfolding right in front of us here at the commentary position. You've got the best seat in the house for it, Amber. What do you think of Megan Kate's offense? Setting Frankie up for the Fisherwoman suplex. Takes her over, bridging now. And Candy Lee stops the cover before referee Dan Blake can even start the count.
I'm always into watching Frankie Quinn get beaten up.
You have to respect incredible bridge there on that Fisherwoman suplex. I almost wonder, though, should Candy Lee have gone for the pinfall? She probably took all the air out of the lungs of Megan Kate. But, oh no, not this! Not this! Oh no, please don't do it! No!
She did it, Steve. It isn't enough to put away Megan Kate to become the #1 contender. Not quite, but Megan Kate barely able to roll her shoulder off the mat. Candy Lee in the driver's seat in this one.
On paper, hitting Candy Lee's rear end in your face sounds great. In execution, it's not a good time.
Yeah, I do think there's some fan fiction about that online, but right now, Megan Kate in control. Beautiful neck breaker.
Candy Lee kicks out. The matchup will continue. All 3 women desperately want another crack at the champion. Now Megan Kate dragging Candy Lee's arms behind her back. Lee will be unable to defend herself as she is stomped into that middle turnbuckle. And Frankie Quinn sends Megan Kate tumbling to the outside. Meteora to the back of Candy Lee. Is it enough for Frankie Quinn to advance? Not quite, but Quinn now looking to do her best to earn another match with the champion. She has wrestled Amber Saint several times throughout this year, and each time has come that little bit closer to regaining the New Zealand Women's Championship. Showcasing her speed now as she catches Candy Lee with the satellite DDT around the world to drop Candy on her neck. And Megan Kate saving Candy Lee, not because she likes Candy Lee, but because the mecha bomb! And Candy Lee, again, one fall to a finish. These women are not breaking up these pinfall attempts to save a friend. There are no teams here. It is simply every woman for themselves.
Megan Kate, though, on the outside. She's got the bat. Oh, my God. Straight to the face of Candy Lee.
And a high angle roundhouse kick. Now Frankie Quinn knocks Megan Kate off the apron. She covers Candy Lee, and she's got the win.
And your winner and new #1 contender for the New Zealand
Amber Saint, there's your next contender. How do you feel knowing you're going to face Frankie Quinn for the New Zealand Women's Championship?
We're about to find out, David.
Oh no!
Frankie, my darling, we are clearly sick to deep of each other. So on October 22nd, it's going to be you and me for the IPW New Zealand Women's Championship. One more time in a casket match. And when I close that casket door on you, I'm shutting the door on this saga between us for good.
Never mind burying the hatchet. Frankie Quinn and Amber Saint almost going to have to bury each other. A casket match for the New Zealand Women's Championship at our next event.
Are you guys going to yell Stevie's name, or can I announce the next match? Who wants Stevie? Who wants Stevie? Fine! Stevie, let's do it! I'm not giving you my notes, so I hope you know the next match.
Know what I'm doing? Ladies and gentlemen, let's do this thing! The following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it's for the Kincaid Cup!
What an unpredictable evening at IPW Double Shot. Still reeling from the announcement of that casket match for the New Zealand Women's Championship at our next event. And now the Alpha League, Charlie Roberts, fresh off a victory over the Control side 24 hours ago, has his chance to take the Kincaid Cup from Horace and finally strike a chink in the armor of this unstoppable Control unit who have devastated IPW for months on end.
I told you, David, momentum is everything. Currently, Control is all the momentum.
Horace making Charlie Roberts sweat it out. Anticipated the Kincaid Cup holder, there he is. And he hasn't come alone. Sabrina, who proved to be the difference maker in the New Zealand Tag Team Championship match. It appears she'll be in the corner of Horace. Does that mean things are going to go the way they did then? And Control retains another title? I guess there's only one way to find out, right? That's let the matchup play out.
We'll have to wait and see, David, but I can tell you one thing. Horace is a man who can take punishment. We've seen that all over the country. You hit him hard, he hits back just as hard. But Charlie Roberts, one of the strongest men in this company, pound for pound, seen him lift more than just about anybody else.
A beautiful job by Steve McCleary setting the table for this championship match. And as has been customary, control rules, no disqualifications, only for one man. It does not seem to matter to Charlie Roberts. He knew the deck was going to be stacked against him. And Charlie Roberts giving as good as he gets here as he and Horace light each other up with these open hand chops. Roberts runs through Horace like a locomotive off the tracks. The Alpha Elite is feeling good tonight off the back of that win in trios competition last night. Beautiful drop kick from Roberts. And Horace has got to be seeing stars after the impact from that one. Will Stone, what do you make of the way Charlie Roberts has come out here? He is focused, he is relentless, and he is closing in on the Kincaid Cup.
But we're not just looking at an Alpha tonight, we're looking at a caged animal. Right, for the whole weekend so far, he's been caged, waiting to unleash all of his fury on Horace. Right now he's got that chance and he's making the most of it.
Horace in trouble as Charlie Roberts drags him back to his feet. High angle release on the double underhook suplex. A long way for Horace to fall. And now Horace is down. He kicks out at 2. But Charlie Roberts all over the holder of the Kincaid Cup here, a double shot.
Seeing that rotation on that butterfly drop right there. Even Charlie Roberts doesn't know how strong he is. But Horace knows. Horace knows, but good right now.
Roberts setting Horace up in the pump handle position. Smashes him down yet again. Hooks the outside leg. The Alpha Elite 1 second away from claiming that cup before Horace has had a chance to really capitalize on those control rules. That mean there are no disqualifications in play for him. Of course, Charlie Roberts will have to pin Horace or make him submit in order to go home with the Kincaid Cup. And Roberts is just putting a beating on Horace right now.
That one, David. I think I felt that.
I mean, we are not anywhere near that corner of the ring. And it is a deafening impact from these shots. And a desperate Horace takes out Charlie Roberts, sends him spilling off the apron to the outside. Sabrina now putting the boots to Charlie Roberts. Horace has Conan Wood, the referee, distracted. It doesn't matter even if Wood could see it. No disqualifications for the control side.
I've known Horace for a long time. I don't think he was intentionally distracting Conan Wood. I think after the beating that the Alpha was put on him, he was legitimately getting checked on.
We may never know what the case was, but the fact remains Charlie Roberts is in a bad way on the outside after those boots from Sabrina. And count-outs are in effect in this matchup. If Roberts can't make it back into the ring, he will lose his chance at the cup. But the Alpha Elite has dragged Horace through the ropes. And hits Horace right in the kidney area. Impact to the lower back with that swinging kick.
Things that just drain your energy, drain everything from you, drain your strength. Horace is going to find it tough to get up after that one. I know I would.
Oh, look out below. Leg drop on the apron. Nowhere for Horace to go. Crushed under the weight of the Alpha Elite. Roberts pressing the shoulders down. Horace able to kick out.
Every single time that Horace kicks out of those, he is pushing 96 kgs of pure alpha off his body. And that's going to take it out of anyone, even the Duke of Death.
Horace now rallying back with these shots to the chest, a boot to the midsection, doubles Roberts over. There's the neck breaker to put the exclamation point on it.
And Horace could have it right here. Roberts kicks out. I have to say, this is the best chance for Roberts to get the Kincaid Cup here tonight. He's had so many issues with control for so long now. But right now, most of control are concerned with other things. The Knights of Mayhem had a tag title match before. They've got to be exhausted. Jake Sheehan has to be preparing for Fans Bring the Weapons. Only Sabrina is out here right now. If Charlie Roberts wants the Kincaid Cup, he's going to have to fight for it tonight. This is the best chance he's ever going to have.
And even so, on the best chance he's still going to have, the deck is still stacked against Roberts. No disqualifications, and you see it here. Horace standing on the throat of Roberts, illegal in any other matchup, but under control rules, that no disqualification stipulation, nothing that anyone can do about it.
That's the thing that sets control apart, David Dunn, is the fact that they're willing to do anything. That's why they're in the position that they are.
And Horace appears content with a count-out victory. Charlie Roberts has taken a beating. Slow to make his way back to his feet on the outside, and he may be counted out here. Roberts pulls himself back to the apron. The count continues here. And now Horace introduces the Alpha Elite to the top turnbuckle, bouncing his head off of that very thin layer of padding over those metal shackles. Using the mohawk of Roberts, again the Alpha Elite spills to the outside.
Well, we've got a split audience. They either love Horace or hate him. But it's getting under the skin of Horace, which can only help Charlie Roberts right now.
A small but vocal minority cheering for Horace in this one. The majority of our fans behind the Alpha Elite. And now Will Stone Horace turns Roberts over. He's got him trapped in that double leg crab.
Driving all of his weight down his lower back of Charlie Roberts. We know how Charlie Roberts operates. He's a power man. His motivation, his mo is to pick you up and throw you around that ring as much as he can until you can't get up. Working on that lower back is going to make it that much harder for the Alpha Elite to do that.
And Roberts desperately reaching out, trying to get a rope break here. He's got that bottom rope.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, Horace did not have to let go of that. Is that true? He can't be disqualified, so he could have held on for that as long as he wanted.
It's a fair point you raise, Steve. Perhaps a begrudging respect from Horace here for the Alpha Elite over the course of this battle. And, of course, their trios war last night.
Stevie, do you know where you got kicked in the nuts by Jack Sheehan? It's because of questions like that. Okay, you're going to keep questioning what the control guys are doing. You're going to keep questioning their motives, the reasons why they do things. You're going to keep finding yourself in trouble as Horace hits a big suplex.
And Horace maintains the grip, rolling through. Here comes a second suplex to the Alpha Elite.
I mean, to be fair, I was questioning why Horace didn't do something awful. I saw it as a good thing. Just like this Eddie Guerrero-esque tribute here, but he took too long. And this has got to be Roberts' time to shine right now. He's trying something that definitely is going to be high risk, but the reward, my God, the reward could be everything for him.
The Alpha Elite with one eye on Sabrina drags Horace all the way up top and flings him through the air with a superplex. Devastating impact for the Kincaid Cup holder.
The impact of a superplex, David, isn't just, and Charlie Roberts going for the cover. 1, 2, Horace just kicks out. The impact of a superplex isn't just the air being driven out of your lungs. It's the organs within your chest being shoved and pushed and forced up against your ribcage. Breathing after a superplex is painful, let alone getting out, just like we see Horace doing now.
Roberts and Horace swinging away with everything they've got. A super kick for the Alpha Elite. Blindsides the cup holder. And a knee from Horace levels the playing field yet again.
And this is the type of defense of the cup that I've always wanted to see from Horace. So often he's used those control goons and outside interference at every time. You just want to see him go toe-to-toe with somebody. And seeing him go against the Alpha Elite like Charlie Roberts, this is exactly what we should be seeing from the Kincaid Cup. Oh, I love it.
You're not alone in that opinion, Steve. Plenty of fans here tonight loving this matchup as well. Rapid fire forearms from both men, laying them in. Champion and challenger. Whoa! Horace just about took the Alpha Elite's head off with that lariat.
Horace has that cup in his hand. Dangerous intentions.
Sabrina pinning the Alpha Elite in place. Kincaid Cup in the hand of Roberts. Kincaid Cup connects with Sabrina. Roberts drills Horace. The Alpha Elite to the outside. He's heading up top. Flight of the Valkyrie incoming.
We're going to see it. We're going to see it. He nailed him. Picture perfect. That's one. That's two. He got him.
He fought through control rules, a stipulation designed to... What is going on now?
I told you to check the notes, because the run sheet clearly says this match is not for the Kincaid Cup. As a result, still your Kincaid Cup champion, representing Control,
You should have checked the notes, Stevie. You should have checked the notes.
An absolute stitch up there from Benjamin Keane, who knew damn well, obviously, that Jake Sheehan didn't want this to be a Kincaid Cup match. They wanted to screw over Charlie Roberts, and goddammit they did.
There's a reason Jake Sheehan didn't want this match to be for the Kincaid Cup. It's because of what Charlie Roberts just did.
Gotta laugh, right? This is just getting ridiculous. Controls, bullshit games they keep playing. And the worst part of it all is it's my fault. See, the reason Jake Sheehan's in control of IPW and Control can keep playing all these stupid games, second again, night after night, is because I let you fans down. Back at Rival 2, the Spartans, Sam Black and I had a game match 1. We were rolling, we were on fire. Until James Shaw stuck his nose in.
That's right, certainly wasn't my fault.
Let's not go there.
James Shaw, some will call him the Lex Luthor's my Superman, the Joker to my Batman. We're not that different, James and I. We wanted this thing to be better, we wanted this thing to grow. We are two of the very best in New Zealand. Or at least we were, James. You see, when I worked hard year after year, you have gotten lazier and lazier, surrounding yourself with yes men, turning your back on these fans that would have jumped this guardrail for you in a heartbeat. So James Shaw, you keep denying it all yourself, but anytime that spotlight's not on you, your little ego is chipping away. As That's why you surround yourself with people like this girl. You come out here as a parody act of yourself. You dance around like a jester, you get these people laughing at you, James. And the reason, James, is because you're scared. Because you're scared you don't have what it takes anymore. So James Shaw, I already know you're back there. And I don't want this crap of church and state, James Shaw. No, James, I need to put you behind me. I need to end us. And I want to do it against the red and yellow James. The James that cared about these people. That gave a crap about what he does in this room. So James Shaw, if you can find somewhere deep down inside whatever shredded testosterone you have left, and bring your ass out here right now.
What a moment, gentlemen. What a moment. The four-time New Zealand champion going at it.
James Shaw taking down the Alpha Elite immediately. Alan Shaw involved in this ruckus as well. The red and yellow James Shaw did not come to play. Charlie Roberts has called out James Shaw, and Shaw has answered the challenge. Things at boiling point between Roberts and Shaw. And things definitely far from over. Well, if Roberts can't get his hands on James Shaw, Benjamin Keane may be a worthy substitute. Yes, Charlie! Rocking Benjamin Keane with the Death Valley driver. A clear and direct message to James Shaw. And now Roberts heading up top for the exclamation point. I hope you're watching, James. This may be your future! Flight of the Valkyrie!
96 kgs of pure alpha coming out of Benjamin Keane. Lighter than a pancake.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. And maybe happening to James Shaw sooner rather than later. Coming up next, Matty Short and Liger reunite as Short-Tempered take on the always formidable Church and State. The action continues at IPW double shot. The red and yellow God.
Representing Church and State, James Shaw, Sir Mr. Burns, and Young Nat number 1.
James Shaw has dropped the red and yellow, now wearing the blue and white of Church and State. Presumably in a little bit of a better mood than that heated confrontation with Charlie Roberts. But now Shaw, Burns, and Young Nat number 1, who I believe is Kurt the Person McPherson, out here for tag team action. Father Shaw in their corner.
Quick outfit change from James Shaw. You want to comment on that, David?
Quick outfit change, quick change of demeanour too. Seems a lot calmer than he did with Charlie Roberts.
And introducing their opponent,
hate them. I hate them. Right, they beat me earlier in the year, but they didn't beat me. They beat Vinny Dunn, okay? Now we're pretty low-key so far, but seeing these two coming at this, it set something off inside me, David Dunn. Matty Short, I mean, I defeated. What was that? The agility of a cat, like a leaping over Matty Short. I defeated Matty Short, defending my Kincaid Cup, winning the Kincaid Cup, whichever one it was, I beat him. And for him, just got a pinfall victory over myself and Vinny Dunn earlier this year, it makes me sick.
Well, you might not like the Will Stone, but I think you're alone in that regard. The people up in arms for short-tempered Matty Short and Liger. And Church and State gonna have their hands full in this one if they were to wrestle a fair match. But something tells me that's not going to be the case. And right away, the Church and State side targeting Matty Short, keeping him far, far away from Liger. We saw what Liger's capable of last night in that first round of the Championship Chaser tournament. A physical matchup against Alex Savage. And it appears Church and State and their preparation for this matchup want to have a go at Matty Short, who knocks down Mr. Burns. Picks him up in position. Look at those hips go, Steve. What do you make of that?
Those are hips that just don't quit, but I'm surprised Sir Mr. Burns didn't. He was screeching a beautiful, oh my God!
Quick double team offense now from Short-Tempered. They've got a short fuse, and that has been lit tonight by Church and State. Woo! Chop to the chest, and now the tag. In comes Matty Short again, the legal man. Mr. Burns goes down.
Keep it on, Matty, please, for the love of God, keep it on.
You're very lucky Matty Short didn't send that shirt over this way. And Mr. Burns very lucky that James Shaw dragged him out of the way of a clothesline in the corner.
That's the reason why this has happened to Matty Short. He takes too much time. He prances. He takes his shirt off. He panders to these idiots out in the crowd. Doing that means that he can't see James coming across and pulling Burns away. He's got no one to blame but himself in this situation. Now Kurt, the person who forced him, is now on top of him, killing him.
And a bit of a hip gyration from Kurt the Person McPherson before moving into that chinlock, Steve.
Well, that's being extremely generous, calling it a hip gyration. He's basically like a piece of white cardboard in there.
A muscular twitch, perhaps. And McPherson will be twitching after that one. The jawbreaker of the tag made. In comes Liger. And down goes McPherson. Young Nat number one, blindly swinging, and he eats a ripcord lariat from Liger.
He's absolutely punishing the kid. I mean, I hate the young Nats just as much as anyone else, but at a certain point, this might just be too much for this kid to take.
Pump handle, legs McPherson across the ring. His partner's nowhere to be seen in that corner. Young Nat number one, as he's maybe not so affectionately known, in a bad part of town. And the smash mouth Samoan delivering a spine buster to the person.
As it gets to say, David, it's maybe half a person after all of this offense. Thank God. I don't think there's anybody in this building, and I can confidently say that, nobody in this building wants to see Liger dance tonight.
Least of all Liger, but Matty Short having a fantastic time with the dance moves, as he always does. Knocked down with a super kick though, and now Sir Mr. Burns heading up top. He's disconnected the tag rope. Jamie Takanase is out here. The Young Nats got involved in his match with the Spartan earlier tonight. It's only fair that Takanase does the same to them. Shaw and Burns dumped over the top rope while they were distracted looking at the big man. And the person set up for the short stack powerbomb doomsday device.
What did I say about Jimmy Takanase? Triple threat. Fast, powerful, smart. Smart enough to distract the Young Nats here tonight.
Takanase was cost a win, courtesy of the Young Nats. Now they have suffered the same fate. Short-tempered, taking out the team of McPherson, Burns and Shaw. Oh my goodness, Takanase didn't come alone. That's T-Hawk.
These two men have been best friends for nearly 6 years, David Dunn. Does not surprise me one bit that T-Hawk is here backing up his boy, Jamie Takanase.
Coming along to support Takanase tonight, had to do it as a physical presence. Sir Mr. Burns and James Shaw set scarpering, courtesy of Takanase and T-Hawk. Tahi Vinny-Dunn punched his ticket to the main event when he won the Championship Chaser 24 hours ago. Now it's Dunn versus Sheehan for the IPW New Zealand Heavyweight Championship in the most volatile, must-see matchup in all of professional wrestling. Fans bring the weapons.
Are you ready for your main event?
Walking at him, laughing at him, thinking his troubles, and eat the food that's in his domain. And they get closer and closer and bolder. Till one day, that lion gets up and tears the shit out of everybody, runs like a wind, eats everything in his path. Because every once in a while, the lion has to show the jackals who he is.
Has to show the jackals who he is, but every single person in this building knows who Vinny Dunn is. Vinny Dunn is a former four-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. Vinny Dunn is the #1 contender. And most importantly for tonight, Will Stone, Vinny Dunn is Mr. Fans Bring the Weapons.
David Dunn in that ring right now. That is not the one Vinny Dunn. That is T. Tahi. Leader of control, the current IPW general manager, the longest reigning New Zealand heavyweight champion we have had for many years, Jake Sheehan. David Dunn, does he strike you as a man who's concerned about tonight?
Jake Sheehan need to be very concerned here. A polarizing figure, to say the least. The New Zealand heavyweight champion. He watched on last night from a throne atop the stage, and he knows what awaits him in Vinny Dunn.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. In this contest, there is no disqualification, no countout, and fans bring the weapons. Introducing first, the challenger, accompanied by his mentor, Peter Lane. He is a former four-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. He is the one and only Vinny Dunn. Accompanied by members of control, hailing from the dark web, he is the leader of control. He is the New Zealand heavyweight champion. He is the malevolent G8!
A confident man, a prepared man. Jake Sheehan may not be Mr. Fans Bring the Weapons, David Dunn, but Jake Sheehan has been in more Fans Bring the Weapons matches for the past 5 years than anybody else. If there's anybody that could beat Tatahi Vinny Dunn tonight, I fear it may be Jake Sheehan.
The New Zealand Heavyweight Championship on the line in New Zealand's most volatile matchup. Sheehan versus Dunn. Fans bring the weapons. Anything goes in pursuit of the championship. What would be a record-setting, ring the bell, record-setting 5th reign for Vinny Dunn. We are underway here. And quick as a shot, Dunn is out of the ring. He's got his hands on a weapon, and right away, Sheehan's control lackeys Snatch it back from Tentahi. And again, the one rolls out of the ring. He's got something in hand. And it has been yanked away by Control for a second straight time. Now it's Sheer with an arm drag. Takes down Vinny Dunn. And Dunn again has an opportunity and a weapon. Throw it over the top rope as Jake Sheehan. He comes back in and Vinny Dunn sends him out for a second time. Sheehan out there amongst his people wearing those Control masks. But I don't think it's going to do him a lick of good. Will Stone, your mentor, Tentahi, over the top rope, takes them all out with the plancha.
That's what I'm talking about. You talk about Tentahi Vinny Dunn, you talk about over 15 years of experience. You talk about a 4-time New Zealand champion, the first ever 10-time champion in New Zealand wrestling. That is a man who has done it all, a man who's been overseas, has tasted the air at the top of the mountain, and is absolutely itching to come back, swinging with the strength of 1,000 suns.
He's done it all and he's collected it all out of the audience. Shatter. I mean, I don't even know how to describe what we just saw, but whatever it was just shattered across the ring post and was millimeters away from Jake Sheehan, but that kendo stick made perfect contact every time. You can already see the welts forming over the midsection of Sheehan. And now Vinny Dunn swinging at Sheehan's Control goons on the outside. The champion desperately trying to escape Vinny Dunn, but Tentahi's in hot pursuit.
Well, we've got absolute carnage here at ringside. I'm not entirely certain if I need to follow the competitors. This is Falls Count Anywhere as part of Fans Bring the Weapons. But I mean, no one should get close to what we're seeing out there right now.
We urge everybody in the building to keep a great physical distance because Vinny Dunn and Jake Sheehan are bringing the violence tonight. We just saw a hubcap. Sheehan now thrown against the ring post. Cricket back to the spine.
Time to do the laundry, buddy. Oh, that's a 6.
Crowd are up to the folding chair is brought into the mix. And now Dunn has spied a trolley at the back of the building. Control fighting back. And Vinny Dunn dishing out a relentless assault. He's got a shopping trolley over the guardrail into the ringside area. Tentahi plants Jake Sheehan in the basket. And now he's got a target. Smashing Sheehan right through that canvas. Snapping these bamboo gardening stakes. Loading the trolley up with weapons. Jake Sheehan going on a ride. Courtesy of the one Vinny Dunn. You know, Steve, we've seen a number of Fans Bring the Weapons matches, but every year, the pandemonium, it just seems to escalate.
Yeah, every time you think it just can't get more wild, Vinny Dunn's running a trolley into the corner there. Jake Sheehan in absolute agony, and I gotta say, it's beautiful to see, isn't it? You love to see it.
Beautiful violence on display. Vinny Dunn facing a distinct numbers advantage, but it hasn't mattered one bit. A numbers disadvantage, but it hasn't mattered one bit. Swinging away at all the members of Control, and now he has Jake Sheehan alone in the ring. And Sheehan goes downstairs. Does not matter under fans. Bring the weapons. No disqualifications, obviously. And Sheehan swinging the hubcap into the spine of Dunn, dishing out as much punishment with the chop as he did with the weapon. Willstone, this is chaotic. This is unbelievable. What a brawl to start this historic. Fans bring the weapons. And Sheehan swings a mallet into the shoulder of Vinny Dunn. Have you ever seen anything quite like this?
Sadistic. The toilet seat, however, I have seen David Dunn. This is a sadistic match. Only the toughest of the toughest, the cruelest of the cruelest, the men with the most heart, the most ingenuity, can even hope to survive an experience like this. Jake Sheehan is doing everything he can.
The hubcap has become a favourite here. We've got a series of Pringles cans now. Once you pop, you cannot stop.
Jake Sheehan going for a pinfall right now. This could be it. And Vinny Dunn not going to go down that easily. Now, there is something that I don't think has been talked about enough going into this match. Vinny Dunn is a former 4-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. There has never been a 5-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. If he wins this match, which might be a moot point right now if Jake Sheehan goes for the pinfall, he's got one. Vinny's strong kick out there. And it has to be on Vinny's mind. He could make history here tonight. First ever 5-time New Zealand heavyweight champion. History could be made right here.
And Vinny Dunn, of course, he came out to the ring with Peter Lane, a man who mentored him to a number of those championships. It would only be fitting for Lane to be here for title win number 5. And now Jake Sheehan throwing Dunn over the guardrail, coming dangerously close to us here in the commentary position. If Sheehan says move,
Who's got something?
Steve, can you hear me? I think our microphone got knocked out temporarily there as Jake Sheehan and Vinny Dunn continue to knock the stuffing out of each other, brawling through the crowd, and this fans bring the weapons match spilling back over the guardrail now. And Sheehan and Vinny Dunn, nowhere is safe in this building for these two men. The fight continues wherever it goes.
And it could end up anywhere. You see Sheehan with those hard shots against Dunn, but he's trying to get back into this.
Now Jake Sheehan smashing these weapons across the small of the back of Vinny Dunn, and now a ladder is in the ring.
I'm sure that's dangerous, but someone in the audience has a rake. When are we going to see that happen?
Vinny Dunn firing away with right hands now, battling back against the New Zealand heavyweight champion. Hits the ropes for momentum, runs into a leaping knee from Sheehan.
Sheehan always with the precision with that knee, and oh, look at that against the ladder!
An Alabama slam across the unforgiving ladder. And now Sheehan trying to put his challenger away to retain the championship. Vinny Dunn kicks out.
Oh, Dunn is still in it, but his vertebrae might be in different places than they were before. Can you hear that, audience? They want a table. They always want a table. I want that rake. Just rake up some stuff.
There is a lot of carnage in the ring. We could do with a tidy up in there, courtesy of that rake, but now Jake Sheehan's got something in mind as he drags Vinny Dunn back to his feet. Snap suplex, takes Tetahi over.
And I don't know if you can see it from our vantage point. I think Horace set the table. Nice to listen to the audience for once. And there is a table outside there. This could be incredibly dangerous for Dunn. And look at those little, those control goons.
Far from a one-on-one match, this fans bring the weapons match. Jake Sheehan and the entirety of Control having their way with Vinny Dunn, who is now sprawled prone on a table, and there is a ladder in the ring.
Well, sometimes we can only wonder what devious things are in the minds of Jake Sheehan, but I think we've got a pretty clear idea right now of what he's hoping to do.
Sheehan heading all the way up top. Vinny Dunn still has not moved from that table set up at ringside.
I mean, that wasn't very popular, but I got to admit, smart.
Refusing to give the people what they want to see. And there's a rake, Steve.
Yes! Rake him real good. Oh, jeez. Run the patella there, or the shin of Sheehan.
And now it's Sheehan who's laid out across those tables. 2 tables set up at ringside. Jake Sheehan's down, so are the rest of Control, courtesy of that rake. And now Tetahi, Vinny Dunn, climbing the ladder. He's all the way up.
Oh, Sheehan's going to regret giving Tetahi this idea. Vinny Dunn's flying!
Dunn driving his elbow into the black heart of Jake Sheehan and smashing himself and Sheehan through those tables.
Both competitors are down right now. That was incredible. But what happens now?
A bad landing for both men. And it looks like Vinny Dunn is starting to stir. Tetahi's back on his feet.
Good God, the fortitude of this man. This is why he is Tetahi and why he is a former 4-time New Zealand champion. Could be closing in on that historic 5-time with Peter Lane watching on. Nothing could be better right now. Crush him, Vinny. Come on.
Right on cue there, Vinny Dunn smashing the ladder into the head of Jake Sheehan.
He must have heard me.
And now Dunn signals it's time for the Muscle Buster, the move that he's used to win a number of those championships in the past. Could it lead to reign number 5 as the New Zealand heavyweight champion? Sheehan set up in position on the shoulders. Oh! But Horace with the flying knee.
Damn it, I'd forgotten about Horace.
Double underhook DDT from the Duke of the Deathmatch. And now Horace and the rest of Control picking the bones of Vinny Dunn and saving Jake Sheehan from that muscle buster that surely would have spelled defeat.
That would have been the end for Sheehan. And it's so frustrating now that Sheehan is in control of IPW. There's no one to stop these goons from doing what they're doing right now. Vinny Dunn should be celebrating right now. That muscle buster, it had Sheehan beat. But this is now the all too familiar sight of the numbers game.
A 4-on-1 assault, and finally, the score looks to be evened up here.
The locker room emptying out. Here's they just dropping their control goon. It's Savage is in there as well. Finally, IPW is stepping up.
And now this brawl spills to the back. Roberts, Spartan, Savage and Tangata Esse clearing out Control And for the first time in this matchup, Vinnie Dunn and Jake Sheehan alone in the ring, 1-on-1 as this match was promoted. And we are finally going to see what happens when it's just Sheehan and Dunn for the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship.
You hear the crowd. They're getting behind him. Finally, as you said, David, 1-on-1. Jake Sheehan 1-on-1 against the one who wants to become 5 times. And now they're trading shots.
And if we had any questions about what these men have left in them, it appears they are answering them here and now as Sheehan rattling Vinnie Dunn with these forearms that kick to the side of the head. But Tatahi firing up.
You can't stop Vinnie Dunn. Look at him. Oh, look at the fire in his eyes.
Takes down Sheehan with the clothesline. There's another one from the one. And there's the Pukana Spear cutting Sheehan down. Isn't enough to take the championship.
Damn it, Sheehan kicks out. Oh, David, I thought he had him there. I thought it was time.
So did I, Steve. So did a number of people in this room. You can feel the energy in the building has changed. There is a very real sense that Vinnie Dunn may be closing in on reign number 5 as New Zealand Heavyweight Champion. He doesn't have to deal with the Control Goons anymore. It's only Jake Sheehan standing in his way as Tatahi assembles yet another table in the ring and signals it appears that the Muscle Buster could be coming.
Again, I mean, it would be smart, and the tables worked from already. No! Well, that's good. Sheehan there with a slight fire, but look at Vinnie Dunn's got it on the Muscle Buster, but how can he get it from there?
The strength in the legs of Vinnie Dunn. He walks up the steps. Muscle Buster through a table!
Unbelievable! Come on, Vinnie! Get to your feet, or if you can't, just crawl over. One hand over him. That's 1. That's 2. That's... Wait. What the hell, no?
Will Stone hauling Vinnie Dunn out of the ring. You've got to be
What the
kidding
hell
me.
is he doing this for? That's your friend. That's your mentor.
He's dressed for wrestling under all that?
Wait. No, he promised. He stood in that ring and told everyone he was not cashing in the Eliminator and that he was here to support his mentor, Vinnie Dunn.
And now Dion McCracken, I didn't know he was here.
And he's got the contract that Stone said he didn't even bring to the venue. That son of a bitch.
You're telling me Will Stone is about to cash in his Eliminator contract? Oh! Spear from Vinnie
I think
Dunn.
they just cashed in. He cashed in his ribs right there.
And the contract has not been cashed in at this point. It remains in the hand of Dion McCracken, and Will Stone may be out of it.
That's true. It didn't get into the hands of the referee. No! Oh! The Purge!
The Purge off the steps. And Jake Sheehan, in all the chaos of Will Stone's appearance, retains the New Zealand Heavyweight Championship.
Damn it!
What a chaotic final few moments of this Fans Bring the Weapons matchup. Will Stone surprising everyone. Taking the attention away from Vinnie Dunn, costing Vinnie Dunn the match, Steve.
Yeah, I mean, it was clear as day. Vinny Dunn had this one. The championship was in his grasp. He had the shoulders down. Sheehan wasn't going to move, and it's all thanks to Will Stone. Once again, butting in where he's not wanted.
But you can't think Will Stone's happy with this result either. He was planning on cashing in that contract, it appeared. And in the chaos, Jake Sheehan picking his opportunity. A elevated purge pile driver from those ring steps, dropping Vinny Dunn right on the top of his head. And now Sheehan raising the richest prize in the game. He remains New Zealand heavyweight champion tonight at Fans Bring the Weapons.
Someone's going to need to check on Vinny Dunn. Purge off the ring steps is not good. And it's hard to feel sorry for Will Stone right now, and whatever this alliance is with Dion McCracken.
A lot more questions than we have answers coming out of Fans Bring the Weapons, but the one thing we know for sure, Jake Sheehan and Control remain with an iron grip on that New Zealand Heavyweight Championship. They are in control of all facets here in IPW.
What a bunch of pricks.